Hey everyone, and welcome to the Sales Unscripted podcast. I am one of your hosts, Margaret Henney.
I am Brian Neal, the other host, and I'm doing all the signals.
I'm already using my hands,
Margaret, she pointed at the camera, and she went two hands to throw that I'm the person. If you don't watch this on video, you should, because that's what we do.
Look, I love a good finger gun situation.
You were finger guns,
like,
weren't you? Like,
let's go. So
you're inner nerd.
I know.
That's funny.
I know. Coming out.
Let's see. We're all on LinkedIn. So we have a LinkedIn. We don't have a group.
No, we have a
page.
We have a page. We have a page. Follow us on LinkedIn.
Page.
Correct.
And then you can connect with Margaret and myself.
Yes, please.
What's the proper English there? Connect with me. So you say, I would say with me. Connect with Margaret and with me. Connect with Margaret and me.
Connect with Margaret
and
myself.
But people say Margaret, not myself. It's me, isn't it?
Connect with Margaret and I.
Because
Connect with myself
it's
and
objective.
Margaret. Shit, man.
See?
I don't know.
Me, myself, and I.
I don't know.
Do you like that song?
This is where. Wait, what?
Me, myself, and I.
Was that a
De La Soul?
No.
A little old school for you.
Wait, I thought that was like a Beyonce song.
Me, myself, and I. It could be.
Okay.
I'm like De La Soul.
Yeah. No, that sounds
me, myself,
good too.
and I. You don't remember that? No. I just did this.
No, you.
80s kids know what that is.
I don't
totally,
know it.
100%. So where have you been? I haven't even seen you for like a month.
Well,
Let's
okay.
catch up real quick.
I have been like around. I haven't been here.
Right.
But
you're busy.
I've been so busy, and because Derek doesn't always listen to the podcast, I can say this because he would be like, "Don't even put that out there, Margaret." Okay. He just finished the bar.
He did.
He took the bar here in Indiana.
Well, does he pass that?
We don't know.
Oh my God, I would hate this.
This is crazy. He
period.
took it like not last week, but 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, last week of July. It's over 2 days.
Yes.
It's like 8 hours every day. You're just sitting there testing. Freaking nightmare, right? So hats off to everyone around the country who's just sat for the bar. Like, God bless you. I hope you're doing okay. They don't find out until like the second week of September.
Oh my.
So we're finally in a place where we're like calmed down. But I mean, this dude was like,
I can't imagine.
Humming.
Cannot imagine.
So I'm so proud of him. And I was like, no matter what happens, it doesn't matter. Of course, we're really hoping he passes.
Amen to that. Good God. Would you hate that? Would you take it again if you don't pass?
Yeah, he could take it again. He could take it. It's not the end of the world. I mean, there aren't infinite tries, but
they want you to pass too. I mean,
of course.
I mean, come on.
I mean, of course.
You know?
So, but it happens. It happens that you like people don't pass.
Or you have a bad day.
So,
of course. I would hate that.
I'm not a test taker.
Me either. Oh my God.
I know. I was like, thank God.
I even hate watching my kids in college and high school. Like, have to study for a test. I'm like, God, that sucks.
I cried before he left. Because I was so nervous. I was like, you have to get out of here because I am like.
You cried.
Of course, I cried.
Funny.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I hope it goes okay. Do you have all your? Did you bring your ID? Are they providing pens? I packed him a lunch. Like, I couldn't take it.
Did you bring your pens?
Well, I was like,
Are they providing pens? Oh my
you have
God!
a pen? Did they have a pen? Do you have scratch
mode?
Freaked out.
That is so funny. You packed his lunch. It's very sweet, Margaret.
Of course.
That's very, very nice.
I like to wife sometimes. I get to wife now. It's so
really
fun.
Good. You do. That's super fun.
I know. So that's what's been going on with me. What about you?
That's good. So I've been busy. It's football season, right? So it's
Let's go.
Training camp season. It's a grind. I mean, we go to a lot of training camps. So I'm in and out. So I'm basically gone for most of the month of August.
Yeah.
But it's really great because you get back in the groove. You learn a lot. It's good interaction, and you're ready to go. Because then all of a sudden the regular season's here,
and then you're just off to the races, man. You're constantly moving.
And this is more. It gets more normalized then, actually.
Yeah. Good.
It's
so
more rinse, repeat, fly Saturday, home Sunday for the games. But it's
you've
awesome.
got like a schedule eventually.
Very much so. Yeah, it's very, very kind of a rote schedule once the regular season. But the preseason, because we're in training camps with teams, and it's all it's very unpredictable. So,
I like
but
it.
It's almost over.
I know.
Leave today.
That's great.
Come back Friday. Go work to game this weekend, and then that's it.
And speaking of getting back in the flow, we got like how long has it been since we've done an episode? It's been a couple weeks.
It's not as long as you think. It's
I
like
know.
3 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't
3
been
weeks.
that long.
We're gonna do. What's our topic?
Our topic, yes, this is a topic to get us back in the flow. Is thinking about follow up
stuff. Yeah, right.
Because I mean, okay, whether we like it or not, most deals aren't like a one and done, right? Mm-hmm. There's a process. It takes time, right? Some shorter, some longer, but more often than not, it's not going to be just one conversation, whatever. And even though we can set ourselves up in a really good place to be like, hey, let's set our next call. Our next call we're going to put on the calendar. You're going to accept it. It's called a clear future date, in case you guys don't know, right?
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to discuss during that call. You can do all those right things, and still sometimes people will say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know what my calendar is going to be like.
Yes.
Just call me.
Yes.
Just call me. And then you're into this like total weird vortex of follow-up land.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to acknowledge that, like, sometimes even if we do everything right, it's not always going to go the way that we want, and we find ourselves in this like purgatory of follow-up,
which
and,
is
like,
what it is.
What the hell do we do? It's
it is
total
purgatory. You just don't know what to do.
Right.
And some of you that listen to us are in the dating environment. And this works for dating too.
Oh.
The thing that we're going to talk about.
We're about to get some really good advice.
Well, you do, because you get, you're dating.
Totally.
There's a little, it's not a game, but it is. It's
like,
a
gamesmanship.
Like, you don't want to be too excited, too far,
Totally.
And how do I follow up? And what do I do? What's too soon?
Yeah, like, we should do this again. They're like, yeah, let's sometime.
Okay,
okay,
sounds
just
good.
call me.
Okay, we'll do. Yeah, well, for sure.
For sure. Call me. They don't even say that. They say text me. I'm being so old right now.
You up?
Shoot me a text. Oh my god.
I missed that. See, I couldn't do that.
I didn't.
We didn't have cell phones.
Unfortunately.
We didn't have cell phones in my day. What we do in my day, we digress, listener. Sorry.
That's okay.
Is we had a thing. This is so stupid. It's called the Greek directories, like all the fraternities and sororities.
Okay, that's
all their
so
phone
quaint.
numbers.
That's actually
the
really
Greek
cute.
directory, isn't it great?
Yes.
And you would be, maybe a little bit intoxicated. Come home, start flipping through the Greek directory, and just start banging phone numbers, man, just to see who was up.
I love
That's
it.
what you did.
Kind of like when you used to spin a globe and put your finger and be like,
we're gonna call
that
person.
one.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
And it was phone, so it was like you get an answering machine.
That
and the
actually
roommate might
sounds
be up.
great.
It's funny. Versus the text at 2:30 in the morning. You
up? Nope.
Or yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure. It's funny,
God.
isn't it? Anyway, we digress. This is where our generational differences really shows themselves. Anyway, so good dating stuff too. Follow up. What do we do? How do we do it? That sort of stuff. So.
Right.
I love that you talked about the clarity of calendar with clear future date. Other things too. It's super important to live. I'm going to give this is a little calendar sort of tip.
I love it, because I was about to say, like, let's first show what like good looks like. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, if everything goes perfectly, in order to try, because we want to try to avoid the just following up.
Yes.
Or just follow up with me, right?
Yes.
We're going to try to avoid those things. So here's what you can do first, and then we'll be like, okay, inevitably something goes wrong, then we fix it.
Did you say inevitably?
Is that not how you
No,
say it?
You do. No, you said it perfectly. I think you said inevitably.
Oh, no.
You know how some people say supposedly?
No, that no.
Supposedly.
No. Ew, that gives me the icks,
And
like
some people
all
do, don't
over.
There people do that.
Oh, those poor people.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go ideal.
Ideal. What's
scene?
ideal?
Ideal scene.
Yes.
You, as the listener of the Sales Unscripted podcast, should have a documented sales process with the number of steps, your choice, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, don't care how many.
Right.
That sales process should be typically run in a certain number of days, your choice. But you should be able to say that without thinking. Our sales process has 5 steps to it. It is typically done between 30 and 40 business days in that window. I can then default to a calendar. This is a little tip I was going to give everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Where's
great.
my phone? It's over there.
Do it. Here, you want to use mine?
No, just to look at the numbers. So what is today? I'm looking today.
It's the
is
13th.
So here's something that people really need to listen to and get into their heads.
Okay.
You need to always default to numeric calendar values, always, as a human being.
What do you mean?
I'll talk to you next Thursday. There's no number there.
Oh, okay.
Got me?
Okay.
13th,
Right.
14th, 15th. Let's talk on the 22nd.
Yep.
That's a number.
Okay. I like it.
You cannot go wrong. You cannot be fuzzy when you talk numbers.
That's so true.
Right?
Yeah.
And everybody
super
does
clear.
it next week. Give you a call a couple days, in a minute, late Friday. None of those are numbers.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Friday, what is Friday? 13th? Friday
16th.
16th is a number. 16 is a number. So as a general habit, you default to numeric calendar values as a human. Just think about that. This is almost like seeing the FedEx arrow. Now that I've said this,
You cannot
you're gonna watch
unsee it.
How many times?
Yeah.
And those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there's a logo. There's an arrow in the FedEx logo. Most people have seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Some people haven't though. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it.
So numeric calendar value. So you've got a step process that has numbers in it, 5 steps, 4 steps. That's done in a number of days.
Okay.
Blind Zebra, 30 to 40 days, business days. So then I can go to my calendar. I can go, today is the 13th. We're in step 1 of this phase called the coin toss. And that's what it's called.
Really?
Funny. Yeah, totally.
I love it. Football
and then we
themed.
go 1, 2, 3, 4. If we're super efficient here, we should be able to get to what we call go, no go. That's where you have everything you need to tell me yes or no on or before August 12th.
Oh, I love
I just
it.
throw that out.
September
That's how
12th.
I'm sorry. Thank you. See?
Clarity.
Team effort.
Let's go.
Team effort. Did I say August
Clarity.
12th?
Yeah.
See, and that was
Yeah,
yesterday.
it's okay.
Bravo, Margaret. That wasn't even a test and you
I know.
passed. It was really good. Right?
But
I feel like you made me a lunch and sandwich
even
and checked to see if they had
I'm
pencils.
wifing. I can't
It's
help
so
myself.
funny.
Who's bringing pencils?
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, but seriously, that also, even me just listening to you, we're not
Yeah.
even working this process together, made me feel really good. I have a clear picture
totally-
and
it's for them.
expectation of about how long this is going to take or how long it should take.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, got it. I can wrap my head around that then. And
Totally.
then once you always talk about this and I love it. You're like, when you write it down, now it's a thing.
Yes.
Right? Then
it
it's
is.
a thing. So you could do the same thing with your sales process.
Yes.
Then it's real.
Now, can I throw it to the marketing chick?
Oh God, yes.
The most ideal thing that happens here
Uh-huh.
is that sales process gets documented in a one-page thing that I
Yeah.
show people, and the marketing people
Make it
design that 100%.
Yeah,
it should
totally.
look like that. This
Agreed.
is our process. So instead of saying this is our process and saying it,
Yeah.
I should go, let me show you our process.
100%.
Right? And then you as the marketing genius, you just go zip one, and you can have some fun with that. You can say, here's what happens, or here's who, why, what, each step.
Yep.
The meeting time should be in each step. Like if you look at our document, we have this.
Ooh, cool.
Your Blind Zebra. Each meeting has a timestamp on it. So the first
Okay.
meeting is 15 minutes. The second one is 30. The
Got
third one's
it.
45.
Okay.
The next one's 45. The one after that is 10. And the one after that is 10.
Wow.
See
I
that?
love it.
Do you even know how much time you're going to commit to the process?
That
on
is
one
like
page. That's what it is. There it is. So that's ideal. You asked us to define what good is. That's what good is,
that
right?
makes me so happy.
Isn't it great? Now,
Yep.
can it be? Now everyone's going to say, "What do you think people? What resistance do salespeople have to
Well,
this?
we're
This-
not set up
Oh,
like
no, we're not-
that.
exactly, we're
Our
not.
people are different.
Oh my God!
It's
Okay,
not
doke.
exactly how we work. Shut up.
Is this your?
Sorry.
My wife has because she used to call them car dealers. She has she's not very good at imitations.
Okay, yeah. So she's got the same voice.
The same voice for everybody, but
Yeah.
it's sort of like her. She would say that about the GMs of the car dealers. It's like, okay, Steph. Okay, that's how we are. Okay, Steph. It was always her thing. That just sounded. It reminded
love
me of her.
it. That's
It's
awesome.
fantastic. So, you got everything's clean. You got it, and here's the little phrase I always say. We always have a timeline, and we can always modify it.
Yeah,
it's an and statement. So that's all you do, guys.
Of course.
Right? If you go, like, we can do ours in 30 days, so do it in 40. Or it's normally 30, and if someone says this is going to take us a couple of months, I'm like, no problem.
Okay, no
we'll
big
make
deal.
the 30-60.
Yeah.
That's just literally that easy.
Because
That's
here's
it.
the thing.
It's like, that's all you do.
We need to set this mostly as like, not only for like kind of expectations for them, but oftentimes your prospects or customers you're working with, they don't know what it should be, right? So it's our job as the consultant, as the expert to tell them how it should be. And then if it's different and you guys need to work together, okay, boom, we're all humans. We can like make some small changes and collaborate.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That was fire.
Yeah,
What
thank
Margaret
you.
just said is fantastic. That's exactly what it is. I was doing a practice session with one of my clients yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and we were playing this out. And the guy's like, so I was being the buyer. This guy in front of all his peers was being the seller. He's a really good seller.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, Brian, so when do you want to meet? I'm like, you tell me. He's like, no, I'm open. I'm wide open. You just tell me when. And in real time, and I try to take the character.
Yeah,
What is that
yeah.
called? Method acting?
Totally. Oh my God, yes.
I try to take on the character. I was like, and then I'm like, got a little irritated. I'm like, you know what? I make decisions for a living on a football field.
Yeah.
And I make decisions in my business. You tell me,
I
tell
don't
me when
want
to
to.
meet. I don't want to try to figure something out again. He's doing the old school, like, whatever you need, sir. What, and overly accommodating.
Yes. Right.
No thanks.
Right. And you
People
can
need
give
directed.
options for
Yes,
people too.
yes.
Hey, okay, sounds good. I'm open on Wednesday at 2,
Right.
Thursday at 10,
Right.
and Thursday at 3. Do any of those work
Yes,
for you?
That's it.
Like,
yes.
give them options. They will come to a decision quicker. You are leading the charge. You are in charge of like, you're the conductor here, baby. So
Yes.
like pick
The-
up the baton.
Music conductor. Oh,
You like
do you know how to
that?
do that? No, do you know how to do it? Because I do. Because I tried it for drum major. So you do two.
Yeah.
So 2 2s here, right? That's 2 2.
See?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1 2 1 and 2 and a little slow. And you got 3 4. Can you do 3 4? You're doing 3 4. No, you're doing 3 4. Triangle down.
This is what I remember from band. It was exactly.
Then you have 4 4.
Okay.
So now you're.
You gotta get your hand in there. Get your hand in there.
Down 2 3 4. So you're down over up. Down, over, up.
These skills never go away.
You do 5 8 times.
I love it.
1 2 3 4 5.
Okay, let's bring it back, Bryan. Let's bring it back.
4 5.
Stop.
I'm conducting. That's what you do.
Okay, I
have all this useless knowledge in my head.
He was like, I have to show you. I know this.
I did totally have to do. And then someone's gonna watch the video like, that's not quite
that's
right.
Not
on the
right,
5
Bryan.
8. You didn't sweep up on the 5. Anywho. So that's the ideal thing. That's the ideal scene. You modify, it's fine. Now we're in this follow. Now it doesn't go perfect.
Right.
People ghost, whatever.
Right.
So,
or they even say, like, you might try.
Yes.
You might be like, this is how our process is. The next call is 3 days from today. It's 20 minutes. Yeah. And they're like, nah, I can't commit to that. I don't know what it'll be like. Just call me. Just, just give me a call, right? So this is when just whatever, acknowledging that happens a whole lot.
That does happen a ton.
Even not just like the ghosting thing. So, okay, sorry,
so
continue.
we have two things that kind of triggers for us. The first is that's just what they really mean. They just are scattered around.
Yeah.
So I do that. I'm like, I'll try to call you.
Okay.
Now I will also tell them, because I work my own stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's on my calendar. And I'm going to send you an invite. You don't have to accept it.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
But I'm going to do it anyway because I live on my calendar.
That's
my whole
good.
life is on my calendar. And I study my calendar, and I'm a student of it, and I teach it, and so so
good.
be it.
So still send it.
I'm still send it no matter what.
I like it.
They don't have to accept it. Fine. I'm gonna call them at that time.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. Great.
And I'm gonna try that twice if it doesn't work. So I'm gonna call voicemail. Boom. Again, voicemail. Now I'm in a different place.
Okay.
Now I'm starting to wonder. Okay.
After you've done this twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there some?
What's
maybe
up?
They don't. Yes. There's a. Something came up. They're not real into it. Whatever.
Totally.
You're dating.
Yeah. Right.
You call, get maybe she's just not that into you.
Right.
Isn't that a movie?
Oh my God, yes, it's actually a really good movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh
He's
my
just
God,
not that
it's
into
like
you?
so much good practical advice.
Is it really?
Yes.
See? But similar. So it's like, yeah, okay, it's starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a little different spot. Now I'm starting to wonder, do I have the opportunity that I thought I had when we were going down the path? And then I've just got some other, we've got some, I don't want to go too deep into tools, but we've got a way to manage that either back in or out.
Okay.
Is how I think
Is
about
that through BZSOS?
It's partially, yeah. It's called the stall continuum.
Okay.
And that just has to do with, and you said the first one, which is so great without even knowing.
Clear Future Dance?
No. Everything is based somewhat on a 90s song from different genres. But the first one is Four Non-Blondes. What's Up? The song What's Up? Four Non-Blondes?
I do.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a woman anthem, isn't it? Female anthem. I love that song, by the way. It's fantastic.
So, okay, sorry.
How do you write that song and not write another song? That just,
Are they just like a one-hit wonder?
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. And the woman, she's awesome. She's such a great singer and songwriter and everything.
Wait, sing it for me real quick. How's it go?
Worked in the morning, I step outside.
Oh, yeah.
Take a deep breath. Yeah.
What's going on? Okay, yeah. Okay, got it.
Anyway, a lot of bands do that. So now you're in the stall continuum. So now you're trying to find, you move them in, move them out. That's what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Every move after that, to me, you're moving you out, meaning, look, pause. We're not going to, got a bigger fish to fry. I'm going to move you out, close the file, lost.
Yep.
Or we got to get recommitted on a timeline. They agree, close the file.
Okay.
Move back into
So
the
we're
process.
not doing this constant follow-up chase for the next 6 months.
No.
Okay,
good. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good. Yes.
You understand?
I love that you said that because I guarantee someone is in their car or on a walk or something listening and they're going, but.
Just
don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Great.
a scene from the movie Tootsie, which is also one of the greatest
I've
movies.
never seen Tootsie. I know, and I know it.
You've never seen the movie Tootsie?
Dustin Hoffman.
Please watch Tootsie.
I will watch it. I will watch it.
Please.
Trust me.
Such a good
I know how culturally
Saturday night,
relevant
Sunday
it is
after.
too. Okay.
Oh my God, it's a brilliant movie. Brilliant acting.
I knew you would
everything.
react that way.
But
That's why I
there's
was
a
like,
scene where they're going,
should I
don't, just. It's a good scene. Anyway, so you will never ever be in this constant same loop. That's what the stall continuum does. It actually changes the language and the message as we go.
Okay.
Say, look, try it a few times, get the hint here. You want to put this on the shelf. So I'm going to go and close file on my side, whatever.
Out.
Close it, boom, done. And if they come back in, though, there has to be a commitment back to the timeline. So look, I don't want to keep doing this and talk. We need to get to a point where we say in or out. No, it's never forever. We can pick back up where we left off. I just need to know opportunity. Should I spend time, energy, effort with this now? Or no thanks.
I actually do have a question. Yeah. What about in that where they're like, no, I'm so sorry. I got really busy. Things are crazy right now. Can you make a note to reach out to me in 6 months?
Yes, sure.
Are you like, yeah, sure, I'll do it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Do you put it on the calendar?
100%.
You're like, okay, Absolutely. Guess what? I'm going to send you an invite for it.
6 months. So what's today? The 13th. I always default to numeric values.
For the okay, great,
13th,
great.
So see, August, September, October, November, December, January. So it's February. So yeah, I'll put a note and I'll shoot an invite over for February 14th.
Great.
At 10.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to see how that went.
See where things are at that point.
And then if they say, hey, sorry, yes, I am back in, then you're like, okay, let's get it on the calendar.
We got to recommit.
And now we're back. Okay, good.
Yeah, and you have to be a little careful with this. I get a little snarky sometimes. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. But what happens is, and this happens to us, I'm sure this happens to you at Co-Video. You will, let's say I'm selling to you.
Okay.
And you're talk, and can't decide. While that's going on, there are 3 other companies that have started the process with us, gone through it, and committed already.
Right.
While you're effing around over here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a little snarky, but I'm like, you know what? I'm looking for these type of people, not that type of person.
Yeah, totally.
Because there are people that are going, I get this, boom, I'm in, done, signed contract, in. That's who we want to hang out with.
Okay.
People that make decisions, feel very comfortable with it. Anything can be unwound. Nothing's perfect. Whatever.
Right.
But we're not dabblers.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
And as a salesperson, I'm not a dabbler.
Well, and you say this early on, and I really like this. When you talk about like your process and appointments and all that sort of thing, you're like, we love clarity. I don't know anybody who doesn't love clarity. So when you just keep reminding them, because no one would be like, love it when it's muddy. Uncertainty is where I live. That is my vibe.
Yes.
Like, because then they're like, okay, cool. They're not doing this to pressure me. It's so that we are both really clear on what's next, right? Because guess what? You can always say no.
Always.
Like people, it's like, hey, this is what I am proposing. This is what we do. This is how it works best. If you find that's not right for you, you could just say no. That's okay. No's an okay answer.
And it's not for now. It's just like, we're looking for people to do the thing. Time's right. Problem's right. Solution's right. Now money's right. Let's do it. If it's not right now, no problem. We'll say no thanks for now. Carry on. I'll call you back at some point, check in, see what's going on.
Totally.
That's it. We're just working on
process. And these endless follow-up things, I remember what it was like because I was someone who had a really hard time of letting go of stuff, and it weighed on me.
Really?
Oh my God. And it took up space in my brain that could have better been, put towards real deals that I needed to be working. You know what I mean? So like, I just want to encourage you guys to just get out of this constant revolving door of the follow-up thing and just be done with it. You will feel so much better and have way more clarity and have more time and energy to focus on actual deals.
Yes. You're not even giving anything up. You don't have anything.
No.
You're not giving anything up.
Exactly.
You think you are. It's a myth in your head.
Yep.
It's a myth. Ethel Thayer. You know what movie that's from? It's like Old Movie Day. Another one. Great movie. Ethel Thayer. Sounds like I'm lisping. No? You know that movie? It's a great Ethel Thayer. It's the guy's name. You know what that is?
Ethel's a man's name?
No, it's a woman's name. No, the guy said it.
Okay.
Henry Fonda, one of the greatest actors ever, said Ethel Thayer.
On Golden Pond?
On Golden Pond.
Let's go.
Fucking A, let's go,
Come
girl.
on.
How the hell did you get that?
Trivia.
How did you get that?
Freaking Henry Fonda. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's been in 1,000 things.
You said he was old. You gave me a couple really good things.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, that's really impressive.
Let's
got on
go do
Golden
trivia
Pond.
right now.
Damn.
Thank
Are you a trivia person?
Oh my God,
I
love trivia.
Well, let's do trivia. I love trivia.
My favorite, by far, I'm going to make a plug right now,
okay.
Ham Bones Trivia in Indianapolis.
I don't even know them.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Stop what you're doing. If it's not Ham Bones, I'm not going.
You're out?
I am
that's a bold
out.
statement.
I'm telling you, I love it. It's so good. Just check out Ham Bones Trivia.
I didn't know
That's my plug.
That's great.
Yeah. So, okay, thank you so much. Because by the way, I thought that this whole episode was going to be like very convoluted. Because in my mind, follow-up is complicated and convoluted, and it just doesn't have to be.
It's ridiculously simple.
This is the clarity I was looking for. Thank you.
And that's what it is. You're welcome. I hope the listeners feel the same way.
Me too.
Right. Okay, good one. Do it again next week. Cheers. Bye.